Here limits. This name is indeterminate forms. How many indeterminate forms? 7 indeterminate forms are there. One is 0 by 0, another infinity by infinity, another infinity minus infinity, another 0 power of 0, 1 to power of infinity, infinity power of 0, 0 multiply infinity are called indeterminate forms. Next, here limit extends to infinity. Then 1 by x tends to 0. If x tends to infinity, then 1 by x tends to 0. So this function converted to 1 by x terms. So here denominator, numerator, powers are 3. Highest power is 3. Denominator and numerator, highest power is 3. Here 3 power. So maximum power is 3. That's why we divide with x cube. Otherwise, both cases, here highest power 3, we taken common outside x cube. X cube taken outside, then 2 plus, here 5 by x remaining, here 7 by x square plus 3 by x cube. So taken x cube common outside, this is coming. Similarly, denominator also, here power highest power is taken outside, x cube, here also. 5 minus 3 by x plus 2 by x square minus 5 by x cube. Whereas limit x tends to 0, infinity, 1 by x tends to 0. If x tends to infinity, at the same time 1 by x tends to 0. So this x cube gets cancelled. Next, here 5 by x tends to 0. This 0, this 0, this 0, this value 0, this value 0. So remaining value 2 here by 5. So answer is the 2 by 5. Second option is the right answer. Option second. Whereas in this case, some degree is changed. In the numerator, highest power is 4. In the denominator, power 3. So in the numerator, x power of 4 taken outside. In the denominator, highest power 3, x power of cube outside. So limit x tends to infinity. Here also 1 by x tends to 0. Solution. Here x power of 4 taken outside. 2 remaining 5 by x, 7 by x square plus 3 by x cube. If taken x power of 4 outside. Here also maximum power 3, x cube taken outside. 5 minus 3 by x plus 2 by x square minus 5 by x cube. Here x power of 4 by x power of 3 cancelled by x. So remaining x by 1, here 2 by 5. Whereas limit x tends to infinity. So this is infinity into 2 by 5. Infinity into 2 by 5. So infinity something infinity. So here option is the third option. Third option is the right answer. In this case, here numerator power is lesser, denominator power is more. So anyhow, here common x square. In the denominator, x cube common. Highest power every time you take common. Limit x tends to infinity, 1 by x tends to 0. So here x square maximum term, 2 plus 5 by x plus 7 by x square. Division. Here power highest 3, x cube taken outside, 5 minus 3 by x plus 2 by x square minus 5 by x cube. So here x square x cube, this is cancelled by x. So denominator x having 1 by x. And inside this 0, this all zeros. So remaining 2 by 5 having. So x tends to infinity, otherwise 1 by x tends to 0. This is 0 value into 2 by 5. 0 into 2 by 5. 0 into something, 0. So here option, first option is the right answer. First option. Highest power common in numerator and denominator in this type of infinity cases problems. Here not infinity, fourth problem, x tends to 0. So a power of tan x, a power of sin x, tan x, sin x. So we think about numerator. It is the a power tan x. If there is minus 1 by tan x is there, that is log a coming. Similar to that, a power of sin x also. Neighbor minus 1, denominator sin x need. That's why we convert to the formula according to this a power of x minus 1 by x limit x tends to 0. It is equal to log a. According to this formula, we convert to that formula. So here a is the a, power x is the tan x. So first we recognize this problem, a power of tan x as it is, a power of tan x, put minus 1 here. Again here a power sin x, put to minus 1. In between minus, here minus 1, both are cancelled. Same as numerator. By tan x minus sin x. But here need division, here denominator tan x need, here denominator sin x need. So here x, like that. Here x, denominator also x, like that. Then it is equal to log a. We convert to like that. So denominator here a power tan x minus 1 by tan x, if there, that is log a. So we taken as tan x minus 1 by tan x. So this tan x is the extra value. For that purpose we multiply again tan x. Okay, this by this it is cancelled, same as it is. Here also minus a power sin x minus 1 by put sin x. This term is extra, that's why again multiply by sin x. Denominator as it is, tan x minus sin x. This value, this is the 1. X tends to 0 means tan x tends to also 0. No problem. X tends to 0, then also tan x tends to 0. This is 0, this is 0. A power of 0, a power of 0. 0, a power of 0 by 0 form. That's why it is log a. When x tends to 0, tan x tends to also 0. Here also limit x tends to 0. Then it is equal to, this is log a into tan x minus, this is also log a into sin x, division tan x minus sin x. So here log a, here both terms are made. So we take a common outside log a. Log a multiply tan x minus sin x, division tan x minus sin x. Here we observe this term same, cancelled both brackets. So remaining only log a term is there. Log a. This is the right answer. Log a. First option is the right answer. Here limit x tends to a, e power root x minus e power root a by x minus a. Here extends to a, but here root x is here. That's why here e power of root a taken outside. Then what coming? Limit x tends to a, e power root of a taken outside. Then what inside? E power of root x minus root a minus 1 by x minus a is written as, suppose it treat as x square minus a square, otherwise a square minus b square. It is split into two parts, root x plus root a multiply root x minus root a. A plus b into a minus b, a square x, b square a. Here root e power of root a into e power of root x minus this. Here plus, here minus. This is cancelled. E power of root x is there. Minus 1 into this e power of root a as it is balanced. That problem. Now it is also taken as e power of root a outside. Limit x tends to a, that means root x minus root a tends to also 0. It is x square tends to a square, x minus x square minus a square also tends to 0. It is x minus a into x plus a tends to 0. So x minus a tends to 0 means root of x minus root a also tends to 0. So here e power root x minus a minus 1 by, we taken this term only, root x minus root a, that's all. This is one term. Remaining term, this term here minus 1 as it is, root x minus root a here, remaining root x plus root a denominator, root x plus root a denominator. Then this function is in balanced. According to this, e power of x minus 1 by x, e power of x minus 1 by x formula 1, not log a. If a is here, that answer is log a, not a this is e, exponential series, that is. So this value 1, and before here e power of root a here into here 1 by, whereas x tends to a, root of a plus root of a. This e power of root a here, root x minus root a tends to 0. This is e power of x minus 1 by x. This total value, this value is 1. After that, x tends to a. X tends to a is nothing but root of x minus root a tends to also 0. So here we apply the x tends to a. That's why 1 by here root of a plus root of a. This is 2 root a. E power root a as it is. This term denominator root a plus root a 2 root a. This is the right answer. So according to this, third option is the right answer. Option 3. Okay. Here, this is something different to other problems. Simple. Here sin nx, here x square. In this terms, x also having. So according to this sign and that, in this x square, x split into two parts. So first term sin nx. Solution. Directly put within few seconds. Sin nx by x we write here. So this over in this x also over. Another x having here. So that x we write a minus n into nx by x minus tan x by x. So here LCM x, here also x. So denominator completely x square in the balance of this function. So sin x by x. So this value n value sin x by x is equal to a. Instead of a is n is there. Sin nx by x is equal to n value. This is the n value directly into here. This x gets cancelled. Tan x by x, whereas limit extends to 0, 1. Limit extends to 0, 1. Extends to 0, 1 means n extends to also 0. So remaining here a minus n into n minus this value extends to 0. This is 1. So according to problem, equal to 0 given is equal to 0. After that, this n outside is 0. That's why it is also 0 by n negligible. So this multiplication an minus n square minus 1 is equal to 0. After this, an is equal to n square plus 1. These two minuses outside plus. So he is asking what is the value of a. We find the a value. So here a value is equal to n square plus 1 by n. That's why a is equal to n square by n plus 1 by n. So a value n plus 1 by n is the right answer. So which is the fourth is the right option. Option is fourth. Here limit extends to 0. 1 minus cos 2x sin 5x denominator x square sin 3x. So we observe this term 1 minus cos 2x. This term having formula. Which formula? 1 minus cos 2x is equal to 2 sin square x. We know this formula. We substitute instead of 1 minus cos 2x is the 2 sin square x. So solution, this value, bracket value 2 sin square x multiply sin 5x denominator x square, you multiply sin 3x. Limit x tends to 0. Here 2 is the constant. Limit x tends to 0. This sin square x by x square is written as sin x by x whole square. It is balanced. Sin square x and x square. Whereas limit x tends to 0, this value is 1. Here sin 5x. Here divide by 5x and multiply by 5x. So it is in also balanced. 5x gets cancelled. Denominator going to in this side. Only sin 3x is here. Sin 3x. Here also divide by 3x. Multiply by 3x. It is also imbalanced. This value 1. This value 1. This value 1. So here 5x by 3x. This x term gets cancelled. X gets cancelled. So there is 5 by 3. Here 2. This is 1 square. This is 1 into 5. Division of 1 into 3. So 2 into 5. It is 10. By this is 3. Option 1. 10 by 3 is the right answer. Here option is there. Come to here. Here log 1 plus x, that is the logarithmic series. Log 1 plus x formula we know. X minus x square by 2 plus x cube by 3 minus x4 by 4. Next plus x by 5, x5 by 5. Next x6 by 6. Continuation series going to up to infinity. So according to this formula, before going to process, here take an LCM. LCM is the x square. So here x coming minus log of 1 plus x. After LCM. After this, x as it is, log 1 plus x series is the that formula. X minus x square by 2 plus x cube by 3 and so on continuation by x square, whereas limit extends to 0. Here x term gets cancelled. Next minus into minus plus x square by 2 plus x square by 2 plus x square by 2. This term allotted to all terms by x square plus next minus into plus minus x cube by 3 and this x square also written as all terms x terms having. So here x square gets cancelled. Here only 1 by 2. Here x cube by x square. Here x coming x by 3. Whereas x tends to 0, this value is 0. All terms 0 after that. So 1 by 2 is the only right option. Which case? Third option. Third option is the right answer.